Alright, so for this video I'll be doing a batch of kombucha using a dark brown cane sugar. So what I've already done is I have a big old batch of black tea here. I'm just going to fill up my cleaned and sanitized gallon jar. I've already pre-made this in this Brewer's Edge mash and boil. I have another video that goes into that detail if you're interested in hearing how that worked. Basically, I got my black tea. Then I'm going to put in 1 cup of this brown sugar. I typically do 1 cup of sugar for every gallon I'm brewing. So there's a cup. And then I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 cups of starter kombucha. Generally, when I'm doing a batch of, or a gallon batch, I would do about a cup or so, but where this is an experimental sugar, there's a higher chance for mold. So to mitigate that, if I do more starter, it might help prevent that. So I have my SCOBY Hotel here. This is pretty much vinegar in here. But we have, so that's 1 cup. About 2 cups. Roughly 3. I'm going to do a little more because I was doing some short pours. Give it a little bit of a stir. It looks like that's all dissolved now. Last thing, I pre-cut some scobies to throw in here. Not everybody uses them since it's a byproduct, but I feel like it ferments more quickly when I use one. So, and more reliably. So I'm going to throw one in. And then I have these bandanas I'll just throw over the top. I have a lid with a hole in it so it can breathe. I'm clamping that on, and that's good to go. So I'll let this ferment, and then I'll do another video once that's ready to go. Alright, so my batch of kombucha I brewed with brown sugar just finished. So I'm going to move into the secondary fermentation. I did taste this already, and it does taste like brown sugar, so no surprise there. But I do want to maintain that brown sugar flavor, so I'm just going to do like a spoonful or 2 of this within the secondary fermentation too. All right, perfect. So I'm going to let the secondary fermentation go just a couple days, then I'll refrigerate it and then do a tasting. All right, so it's finally tasting day for my brown sugar kombucha. So just going to open it up. Give it a pour. That's pretty good. It's almost like a caramel flavor. I can imagine doing this with like apples, do like a caramel apple kind of flavoring. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot. You know, which wasn't really too surprising. I mean, typically you use white cane sugar. This is also cane sugar, but it's brown, and you know, brown sugar has a different flavoring. It's a little deeper. More of like a molasses type flavor, so not too surprised that it worked out pretty well. So this one I could see myself experimenting more with, but I'll do one more video kind of recapping, you know, all 4 of these experiments I did. But yeah, turned out good, so cheers.